I'm going to
Why
ask
are
you.
you wrapping this up?
Why are you rapping?
So what?
So
Leave
what? She's
Raad
happy.
alone.
Leave me
Hashtag.
alone. You are listening to our podcast, Wingman, Flirting with Life, sponsored by the Dubai-based community brand Monkeys Everywhere. I'm your host, your wingman, Raad Saade. Our studio is going to melt because we are bringing the heat for you today. We've got a powerful, strong, independent mompreneur who is breaking barriers, empowering women, and leading by example. She has won too many awards for us to list at the lot of time that we have for this show. On top of being a UAE government official, tech and property investor, she's also a spiritual gangster, a wanderlust, a rebel, a restaurateur, a global citizen. I am so excited for all the amazing nuggets of wisdom we're going to get from her today. Please help me in welcoming the spectacular, the stunning, and the sensational Real Housewife of Dubai, Dr. Sara Al Madani.
I got the voice.
Did you like the
The
voice?
voice.
That was my little radio intro
I
of
was
you.
mesmerized. Yeah,
But-
that's a good radio voice.
Thank you very much. First of all, let's talk about my radio voice so we can go back into the topic.
Yeah, I was like, first of all, everything you said is amazing. It was beyond what I paid you for, but
So let me ask you this. After reading everything about you, researching, because it's been like 4 days of us hardcore, like looking into your life. Now I know everything about you, by the way.
stalking you.
Yeah, stalking,
All right.
going through every article, all the videos. Let me ask you one question. Can I call you a nerd?
Yes.
You are a nerd.
I mean, in what sense?
So
I'm not book smart. I'm street smart.
I love that.
Yeah, a nerd in life.
With your honorary degree, and you are part of such, official and formal institutions like the Chamber of Commerce and like the UAE SME Council and whatnot. Takes a nerd to be able to do that.
I mean, honestly, no, because I dropped university. I was not really good at school because I have dyslexia.
Yeah,
so
that's
I was
right,
a
okay.
creative person always. But I would say, I mean, if I define it in my own way, I'm a nerd when it comes to life. All these awards, my former government positions, everything came to me because of my achievements, not because of my educational background.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And by the way, thank you for wearing the hat today. I was expecting. Please God, let her wear this hat today.
But do you know why I wear the hat?
Why do you wear the hat?
Because I protect my crown chakra.
Your crown chakra.
Yeah, when I'm with a lot of people, you protect your energy. Not that there's anyone bad here, but it's just like a thing in spirituality. It's like you protect your crown chakra.
So you're part of the biggest reality franchise, The Real Housewives. I just
Yeah.
wanted to ask you, I mean, like all of us now are obsessed with followers. And nowadays people define you in the number of followers that you have, which is good and bad, I guess. I mean, you can tell me how you feel about that. But how did your following grow after the show?
Not much after the show.
Really?
Yeah,
So
not
there was
much.
not a big number difference?
No, I'd say probably like 50 to 60,000. Because you need to understand, a lot of the people that watch The Real Housewives are on Twitter,
Yeah.
Facebook.
Okay.
And not a lot of them are on Instagram. But most of my growth on Instagram came from like what I give back to the community. Because I always say that, okay, right now I have 1 million followers, but I'm honestly like, let's put the jokes aside. I'm not going to call them followers. I say a million people in my community because followers sounds negative. I'm not worthy of these million people
Yeah.
on my account if I do not add value to their life. So this is why I do these podcasts and I do all this knowledge transfer. And actually, I always say I have my purpose written here. It says light worker.
Light worker.
Yeah, my
I like
job.
that.
Yeah, my mission on earth is to spread light and awareness and to make the world a better place.
Speaking of The Real Housewives, I want to talk about the backlash in the region. I lived obviously in America and like looking into the image of an Emirati woman, I mean, the last person I would imagine is an image of Sara Al Madani. Literally, that's me. Maybe that's a bad thing, but I just want to tell you, like, being so different to the culture and having such a massive influence in the region, specifically on young girls, how do you feel about breeding generations of little Sara Al Madanis in Middle East?
I love being different. And I love that I don't look the same. And I love that I stand out because I was not made to fit in. I will never fit in because I do not need external validation. And I used to be a people pleaser, not anymore. I love my authenticity. And ever since I switched from doing whatever I have to do to be accepted by the culture, by people, by all that. When I switched into, I'm going to be myself, and who's ever ready for the ride, they can ride with me. Who's not, they don't belong in my life.
But you
And
do receive backlash, right?
of course,
So how do you deal with that? Like when somebody
I
comes
don't
up.
deal. Why should I deal with people's internal battles?
Oh.
Because half of the, okay, let me put it this way. I realized half of the people that attack me, half of the people, I'd say even most of the women, let's say, I'll put it in the women perspective, that don't like me, they don't like me because I have the guts to live an authentic life without being scared of anything.
Yeah.
They want it, but they're scared of it and they can't do it. So they hate a person who can actually, have the guts to go out there and do that.
I'm about to break this bell, by the way. Because, I mean, there's so many bell moments. I mean, this is such
Just ring
I'm about
it.
to break it. Oh, my God. I mean, girl, these are such amazing things that you say, these nuggets of information. And that's why you're so popular. It's not because of, I mean, listen, there's so many beautiful women out there. It's not because of your fashion. I mean, that is also a plus. But you are so amazing with this information. And honestly, you really, like, give freedom to people with those information, with this little, like, nuggets of information.
Yeah, because, okay, where is the lock here? Who has the key? You. It's not society. You don't have to get permission from everyone to do something. Can I do this? What if I wear this? If I do this, if I look like this, what do you think people say? Should I? There is always an external factor to giving you permission. Why? You need to understand you are the holder of the key. Unlock your mind, free yourself. You are the only one who needs to give yourself permission. Will there be backlash to being free and authentic? Hell yeah. Is there backlash to being unauthentic and unfree and preserved and doing whatever?
Amen to
Yes,
that.
there is
Amen.
backlash anyway. So if I'm going to get the backlash, I'd rather get it while I'm being me
I absolutely
and living
love
my
it.
life.
Nice. There you go. See, the production, the entire team loves it. You mentioned about a spiritual awakening.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think I've had that moment in my life where it was like a spiritual awakening. I want to know, what was that moment? Like, was it like a shaman in the middle of the woods? Was it like, what exactly was that spiritual awakening? And was there an actual moment that happened?
It all started when you hit rock bottom. I've never heard of someone having a spiritual awakening while they have a luxurious life.
They're
Very,
happy.
very, very happy and everything's perfect.
You hit rock bottom?
Yeah, when I hit rock bottom, that's when I had my awakening. And instead of like crying and being upset, I swear to God, I remember I was sitting in a mosque. No one was praying. It was nighttime, and I was just sitting in the corner. And I swear to God, I was zoned out, and I'm like, why am I here? What's God's message through me? What is my purpose? And I was actually having a conversation in my head, like my conscious mind with my subconscious mind. And I was like, Sara, what the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be crying. You just got cheated on. Your business partner stole all your money. Like, what are you asking these questions? But then I was like, no. Why am I here? What is my purpose? Why was I born? There has to be something bigger than what I know. So you start like that, and then suddenly you meet a person that has answers to the questions you wanted.
Yeah.
And then that person brings another person. And then suddenly you're sitting on your phone and everything, you're on Instagram just chilling, browsing. Suddenly everything that comes to your account are things that you thought about. It's all alignment, it's all frequency, it's all energy. And then slowly, you go from being lost, confused, and down
Yeah.
to curious, on a mission, on a journey, on an adventure, to finding exactly who you are, completely.
My gosh,
And who you are is not Ra'ed that was born half Lebanese, half American. That's your blueprint. You were born into this, no choice, right? But you really find out who you are without all this conditioning.
Oh yeah, and you're talking about your rock bottom being the time where you got broken up with, and then also your business partner stole your money and all
Yeah.
that. That was your rock bottom. Because
All at once,
I
yeah.
mean, that's hard. That's hard. All at once to come pile up together. So my next question, I'm going to start veering into the little bit relationship stuff. Are
Okay.
you ready for that?
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready to spill the tea?
I'm an open book.
But please don't spill that though.
That's fine.
So, okay, you started your journey as an entrepreneur at the age of 15. You're a tech and property investor, a board member at Sharjah Chamber of Commerce.
I used to be a board member.
No longer.
No, I was for 6 years, I think, in the ministry and the chamber, but I'm a former board member.
Former, and both with the UAE
Disclaimer.
SME Council also?
Yeah, former.
Oh, okay.
I stopped all. I'm
But
out.
it's in your resume. It's
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of who you are.
Oh yeah, I was Her Excellency for 6 years. Yeah.
Oh, you're not no longer.
That's
There
in
you
my
go.
resume. That's in my resume.
I think you're still excellent. But do we call you your excellency
No,
now?
no.
Do we stick with doctor?
I never used it when I had it. You want to use it now? I never liked it because it just, makes me feel like you're superior in a way, but we're just humans.
Oh my God, if I had that title, I would be the worst person on
You'd
this face.
milk it.
I would milk. Excuse me,
I
it's Your
know.
Excellency, it's
Yeah.
Saadi.
You'd
Please.
milk it, yeah.
I would milk every second of that. I mean, we could go on and on about how incredible you are as a woman and how wealthy and smart and Your Excellency. Are your achievements, do they make you intimidating to men?
Oh, 100%.
And why?
100%. Can you guess how many men I've been with? I'm 37.
I support that, by the way. Let's add that body count. Let's add that number. I don't.
4.
The way you set that up, I thought you could be like 429. Yeah. And I was like, go for it, girl. I'm with you.
You thought I was prepping you for a big number?
Yeah.
No, 4 people only. I was
4 people?
Yeah.
So are you intimidating to men? Talk to me about that.
I mean, if I had 4 men in my whole entire life and I've been alive for 37 years.
But Sara, why 4? That's boring.
Okay, I'll explain to you first the mindset and why 4.
Okay.
After. The mindset is that I do not like temporary people to touch my mind, body, and soul.
Temporary people touch my...
Yeah.
I'm the opposite of you.
So you love temporary...
I love that. I'm totally the opposite of you.
I never expected that. No, the thing is like, I value relationships so much. To me, relationships and like, even like physical contact are an exchange of sacred energy. So therefore, my body's a temple. I do not, just do, and I don't believe in like multiple dating at the same time, multiple partners, jumping from partner to partner. I don't believe in all these things. And not that they're wrong, but as Sara, I don't believe in it.
You don't believe as humans we are capable of an abundance of love for everyone, and it's not limitless. Like there's no limit for the love that you give.
No, we have an abundance. We can be with 400 people, but I choose to pick where I put my energy because it's like an investment. Yeah, you have an abundance. You can invest your money everywhere. Yalla, give everybody money.
No, but it's limited. Money's limited. Love is not.
But with your money, you're more careful. With your emotions and your heart, you're not.
Because it's limited. There's a number. It's decreasing. I can give love to you and everybody in this room.
I'm talking about relationships.
Yeah.
I can give love to the whole building. I'm talking about relationships. No, I just don't like wasting my time. To me, it's an investment.
Of course.
And I've been with 4. 2 times I was married and divorced, extremely bad marriages. Then 2 men I was like dating for a while, and
we're gonna get there, by the way.
Yeah,
we're gonna get there. Let me ask you. So, I mean, I read online, and this is just what's
Lord,
online.
what are you reading online?
Online about you. We know everything about you. We know everything. So. I heard that. That's interesting for me. When I was reading and learning about you, it says 2019, you got married and divorced the same year.
Yeah.
And how did you blame yourself for a decision and a vow you took? And did you feel like you rushed, or did you feel like what happened in that scenario? And how can you maybe tell people to avoid a mistake like this if you want to call it a mistake?
Don't rush. Number 1 into marriages, because I met him. He pushed and pushed to get married so fast in a few months only. And then after that, when a man is using you financially and he's cheating on you, you don't stay. I asked for a divorce 3 months into the marriage, but then he convinced me and he's like, let's try. But it's like deep down inside, you know that this is not going to work.
And was the catalyst the cheating? That was after 3 months, you found out that he was cheating, and you said, okay, I'm done with you. Bye.
I mean, both. The fact that he, if a man is not providing and protecting, he's not in his alpha energy. He's not a masculine. So that was a turnoff, okay?
Yeah.
You don't feel safe around... A woman doesn't feel safe around him. Number 1. Number 2, the cheating was like a cherry on the pie, and I've been cheated on before so many times. I was like, you know what? I'm done. For me, cheating is something that I can never, ever, no matter how much I care and love the person, even if I had 10 kids, it's something I can never forgive because it's something I would never do. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you say for women who, 1, have a very large body count, 2, forgive their partners for cheating? What would you say to those women?
If they have partners that cheated on them.
If they have partners that cheated on them. Yeah, and they decided to continue with them, work through it. It was a mistake. You know what? It's gonna be okay.
I mean, great. People do mistakes. But to be honest, cheating is not a mistake. You don't trip and land into a woman's, it doesn't work like that. So cheating is not a mistake. It's a decision. It's a conscious decision. It's a plan. It's hiding. It's deleting. I'm sorry. So if you want to forgive that man, go ahead and do it. But I do not forgive a man that does that. So it's girl, babe, it's your battle, do it. But for me, cheating is a non-negotiable. extremely non-negotiable. Like I won't even go lenient, not even an inch. So I don't forgive cheating. Now, for women who are with men, you said a lot of body counts, right?
Yeah.
So
I just wanted to know if are you judgmental against those women?
No.
Which I assume the answer is no.
no.
But
I
like,
have friends, I have girlfriends who believe in that, and we're best friends. I don't believe in that, and it's okay. I don't judge you. You don't judge me because they think I'm like missing out on life. I feel like they gave up on life, you know. So
interesting.
it's like a two-way road, but we love each other. We don't judge each other. But you know, the only thing I'm gonna say to women who have a lot of body count is that you will not plug your phone into strangers' laptops. Why would you allow people or men or a lot of body counts to plug into you? Just like a phone, if you plug it in any stranger's laptop, you pick up corrupted files, viruses, and all that. Us as humans, when there is physical touch or physical interaction, you are literally exchanging energy. Everything, traumas, energy, everything this person has, you have an exchange of it. And this is not woo-woo spiritual talk. This is scientifically proven. So why would I do that? All his issues, all his traumas, why am I picking bits and pieces and crumbs of them? All of us are already damaged. We all need healing. I go tap up to that. So my advice is, I swear to God, the more you stop with the body count, the more you start to love yourself, the more you start to understand yourself, the more you start to look at these things differently, the more you understand that this is the way to preserve your energy and your spirit.
let me take notes one second. So I need to take notes for that
Yeah,
one.
no, I don't think you're ever gonna change the way you think. Yeah.
But I absolutely love the producers are laughing because they know who I am.
They know this. You're a hopeless case.
Hopeless case. But I love the analogy of the phone and the charger, the phone being the female and the charger being the male. I mean, and also everyone's holding these things in their hands now. It's such a relatable analogy. You're so smart.
Okay, it's so simple. Give me your phone. I'll put it in this guy's laptop. No.
All my pictures and all my
My
personal stuff.
pictures,
And
they will take my life, viruses, files, corruption. No. But when it comes to people,
Yeah, there you go.
YOLO.
Okay, so we have this thing in our Wingman podcast. It's called the love resume.
Okay.
And for me, whenever I go on a date with someone, I always want to find out what their love resume. And I really feel like a date is like an interview. And honestly, it's the same thing. Whenever even I go and interview for a job, right now I'm interviewing for jobs here in Dubai, I feel like, what can you offer me? What can I offer you? What's your experience? What's your past experience? Are you capable of doing this job? So for me, it's very similar. And first of all, would you date someone with a very small love resume? And do you judge them according to their love resume? And what's your love resume?
What do we, when you say love resume, are we speaking about him on a personal level, or you're speaking about financial, blah, blah, blah? And all
My love resume?
Yeah.
3 partners. One was for 1.5 years in Lebanon. One was for 6 years in Los Angeles. And one was for 2 years in New York City. That's my love resume. We already know your love resume.
So it's like okay, fine.
But you can tell I'm capable of having a 6-year relationship. I'm capable of holding and being monogamous. Some people's love resume is 0. No relationships. Is
That's
that a
true.
red flag?
I mean, I do not judge people based on that. Because
But honestly, for a date for you personally.
Because you said your body count's 420. I said I'm 4.
It's more than 420.
It's more than 420. Okay, infinity, and I'm 4. So we can sit here and talk about how we are different and judge it and blah 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 and all that. So it doesn't matter. All these things don't matter.
I get it, but you're judging me. I'm talking about judging your partner when you're on a date.
Yeah, on a date.
So you don't care if that person has had never has had. You don't think that's a risk.
No.
Never had a relationship.
No. Never had a relationship?
Like he's
0?
Yeah, like he's a 40-year-old man who's never had a relationship. Do you think
He's
that's a red
serial
flag?
killer.
So that's a red flag.
No, that's like Jeffrey Dahmer. No.
Oh my.
No. So the thing is, okay, now I get your question. I was a bit confused. I'll tell you how I date.
Okay, tell me about your dating.
Okay, when I meet a guy, I am cutthroat, straight to the point. I don't beat around the bush.
Date me. Let's go. Ask me.
Okay, let's do this. Hold on.
This is the scenario.
Okay, Raed, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Sarah.
Before, we get into each other or we start liking each other and all that, I just want to let you know that the end goal of me dating is marriage and children. Now, if you speak to me about your future goals or how you want things to go or what you believe in life, I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to listen to you. If what I want in life is too much for you, That's the door. Let's just cut it from now. Let's not waste each other's time.
Can we go back to the get into each other part when you talked in the beginning?
Get into each other?
That's what you said.
No, like get into each other's life. No,
I know, but that's what you said. Like, if
No!
you're on a date with me, that's the first thing I'm gonna grab and
No!
like go with it. I'm gonna go with it
Shit.
all the way. Run with it, girl.
No, I meant like before we get into each other, like our personalities, who we are.
But you know me and my
Yeah,
ways. I'm
your
gonna
dirty
be
mind, I
hanging
get
onto
it.
that
I
one
get it.
comment and be excited about that one
Yeah,
comment.
that's very pervy.
Yeah, I mean, hello, guilty.
Guilty.
No, so basically you tell them about your life and you tell them about that you have a son and you tell them about this is your life and then you accept it or you don't.
literally start a date the way I just told you.
Literally?
Literally. Because I do not want bullshit. I do not want to waste my time. Coffee here, cup of tea here, dinner's here. I do not. No. A lot of people might say, you're being too harsh. Give the guy a break. Don't scare him away. I want to scare him away. If this man doesn't know what he wants, if a man as big as this sitting in front of me on a date doesn't know what he wants in life, what the fuck am I doing there?
There you go.
Yeah, so honey, save your money, save the dinner, save everything. No rendezvous. That's it. If that's what you want, then let's do it. But does it mean that I want to marry you? No. It means that my end goal.
But wait, you don't want to marry me?
Oh, let's go back. Let's go back to the date. Let's go back to the meet.
Okay.
Let's go back. No, let's go back to the dating.
Okay, you're in dating. Okay, so
Sarah,
Sara,
I will
you tell me
tell
you
you
have a
this.
son. Go ahead.
Give me an answer.
I honestly have no problem with you being a powerful woman who's stronger than me, more beautiful than me, and more successful than me, and has a child. I'm ready for this.
Are you love bombing me?
A little bit, yeah, because you deserve a lot of love.
I've been with 4 narcissists. I studied 6 months about narcissism. You can't love mommy.
Babe, I am a narcissist too.
Oh shit.
So, and I think that's your type. You have a type.
Was my type.
You love narcissists.
Was my type.
Was your
not
type.
anymore. Proudly not anymore.
So you and I, there we go. So you and I would be a great couple, you and I, because I'm a narcissist.
Yeah, we would have been a great couple, but I have died a year ago. This is a new me.
This is a new you.
Yeah.
So speaking of the narcissism, I mean, you really talk about narcissism
Yeah.
a lot. And I mean, it's so funny because I think that everybody is a little narcissistic. And I think in a way, not in the clinically like a personality disorder level, I
Yeah.
think that it's a kind of self-love. And I think every human, it's a spectrum. And what would you say, like obviously you as a person who your Instagram is all about your pictures and you and all about who you are in your life and talking about you all day.
Yeah.
If they tell you, Sara, you are a narcissist, what would you say to them?
I'm not. The thing is, you can love yourself. That's not narcissism. Narcissism is when you love yourself too much that no one exists but you, that no one has a soul or emotions but you. Your feelings come first. You are disregarding. You have no empathy, no sympathy. So when I put my pictures, I love myself. I will put pictures until the day I die. Do people have tendencies of narcissism? Hell yeah. Everyone. Look. There might be, let's say, 9 things that makes a person a narcissist.
Yeah.
And when you pass the 9, let's say, for example, that means you are like narcissist 101, like textbook narcissist.
Textbook, yeah.
All right? But if you have 1 or 2, you're not a narc. You have tendencies. You're a show-off. You have ego. You have this. So the word narcissist is not something that we call people just because they're arrogant, they're this, they're this, they're this. When I say narcissist, and I've been with 4, textbook narcissist. Textbook.
Oh, like personality disorder.
Disorder.
Like a negative personality trait.
100% disorder to the extent that if they lose you, they try to, like I'll give you an example. Narcissists have a cycle. It's a love bomb, devaluation, discarding, hoovering. They do that. So, and then for example, a narcissist, if they can't control you anymore, they love bomb you again. And if it doesn't work, they threaten you. If it doesn't work, they, for example, get physically aggressive with you. If it doesn't work, they love bomb you again. All in one conversation in an hour. You see multiple personalities. So when I say...
I'm thinking of people in my life that I know. I'm
Oh,
like,
no,
the way you're talking about it, I'm like,
pretty
wow,
sure.
oh my gosh, I didn't realize
I'm
this
pretty
person is
sure.
a narcissist.
You know when I did a course with one of the top narcissistic like experts in the world, because I was like 4 times, like, come on, it's enough. You know, there's something wrong with me as well, because I'm attracting them. But then when I trained myself so I can preserve myself and, you know, like not be a victim to them anymore or not fall for them anymore, I was like a tree in the wind. I was shaking people off like leaves on the floor.
Wow.
Friends, colleagues, staff, employees. I let go of so many people, and I swear, wallah, Ra'ad, I swear to God, I made more money. I made more success. I made more friends. I made I was like, oh my God, the price of having negative people in your life. Think of it as a mobile signal. We know how when you're in a room with no signal.
Yeah.
That's the blockage negative people have. You cannot
got
reach
it.
your highest potential. You cannot reach your divine power, your energy, what's meant for you. To the extent, I swear to God, even in our religion, they speak about it. People who are bad for you, they block your blessings. And it's crazy
So
how
true.
you take a person, things work. Like water, everything flows. So when I did that course, oh my God, I shake them all off. And
I
it felt
love
so
that.
good. My
I've-
circle is this small, and I love it. Quality over quantity every day.
But now
Yeah.
let me go into another topic here, which is something that
Are
I.
we done with the dating topic?
No.
Okay.
We've got a lot more to go for you. You have to be ready. Warm up. This is a warm up.
I love it. Let's do
So
it.
now I already see all the comments on this YouTube video. They're all asking, ask her if she's single or taken. Ask her. Guys, we're getting to you. I can see them asking. Are you single or taken?
Single.
Single.
Yes, single.
Ooh,
100%
girl.
single, yeah.
I love it. And are you ready to mingle?
Always. I always say this, and my mom, God bless her soul, she said, you got married twice. A lot of girls never got married. Your sister's not married. Enough.
Enough. It's enough for
Yeah,
you.
khalas, mama. And now you go take care of your son, you have fun, you travel, you spend your money. I was like, Mom, that's not what I want. And I really get upset when I go on social media and I see women and men advising people and saying, you're better off on your own. You don't need anybody. You don't need this. You don't need that. You don't need this. You cannot deny a human being from a basic necessity that they're born with, they need. If a baby is born and you feed the baby, but nobody touches the baby, no skin on skin, the baby dies. So love is our language. Love is God's language. We cannot exist on our own. I'm sorry. We all need someone by our side. We need someone to believe in us, love us, support us, be there for us, accept us. We are humans. So I will not let 4 men who were extremely toxic make me lose my faith in love or trusting people. I love love. And I won't give up until I find my other half in this lifetime.
Habibti inti, I'm
Yes.
like you. I'm with you. I love
I
love.
love it.
And I'm searching so hard. Even
You're
though
single as well?
I am single.
my
Yalla, help me. Help me find somebody.
You're the wingman.
I am the wingman, right?
I thought I was on the Wingman's show.
You are the wingman show.
So?
All right, I'm working on. I just moved. Can you give me a chance?
Okay, fine. I can be your auntie for a day.
Auntie?
You know, aunties, they hook up people. You're like, auntie.
We're the same age, boo.
I,
There's no
I
auntie.
I did not mean it age-wise. Auntie means
I'll be
like...
your ammo.
Yes. Auntie is like a nice way of saying you're...
So okay, you
you're-
wingman me, I wingman you. Deal?
Okay.
Okay, I want to ask
Is
you.
it called wingman for a woman as well?
Wing woman?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Wing
yes
woman.
or no?
Wing woman,
Wing
probably.
woman?
Wing
Okay.
woman. Yeah, of
Chicken
course.
wings, wing woman, whatever
Chicken
you want.
wings,
you want.
whatever.
We're good.
So I actually want to ask you about something. So because of the wingman thing and I was coined the ultimate wingman when I was at that show. I mean, everybody's like, teach us. How do you talk to people? How do you break the ice? How do you approach a person? Like, you do it so well. Like, just tell us, what are the tools? What are the tricks? Some people are very shy. Like, I went to this Arab Harvard conference when I was in New York. And then all the little like smart nerds who've just gotten full rides to Harvard are just like, bro, tell me, how do I talk to a girl? What do you say? How do I break the ice? Please tell me, what do I say in this situation?
Yeah.
So I want to play a little scenario with you and see your style of how
Oh, I
to
like
approach,
that.
okay?
Okay. All
Because
right.
it's very important to teach the viewers and the listeners, how does one approach somebody?
How, you will give me scenarios and how will I approach the scenario?
Yeah. So my
Okay.
question before we get into the scenario is, do you think, and is it okay, and have you done this before, a woman to approach a man she's interested in?
Of course.
And have you done that before?
I did.
Have you? Give us an
Totally.
example. Like, I mean, and not per se per names.
He was actually a Lebanese guy. I was in high
Okay. Oh, there we go.
I was in high school.
All right.
And okay, listen to the story. This is very interesting. I was in high school and I was I went through a little bit of depression. So I started eating and I gained a lot of weight. I was 98 kilos. Yeah. And then at that time,
look amazing.
But at that time I was overweight and my confidence was low because, you know, all the girls were hot and they looked good. And I was a tomboy, first of all. And like with the weight gain and everything was an issue. There was a guy in my school, I won't say his name. There was a guy in my school. He was bald. He dyed his hair like Eminem blonde.
Okay.
And he looked like Eminem. And I
All
asked
right.
him out 4 times. He rejected
You're
me.
lying. But what was the first time? How did you break the ice? How do you approach him? Like,
I
actually.
just said XYZ. I like you.
You walked up to a man
Totally.
and said, "Hi, I like you."
Totally.
What if he doesn't speak English? What if he does? Like, did you know who he was?
أنت عجبني. I don't know. I'll say it in any language he wants. No, but the thing is, look, okay, this is how I think of life. This is why I don't mind approaching a man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how that started. So basically, he rejected me 4 times, said no. And I said, I
Wow.
like you, and I don't know. And the thing is, I wasn't like begging. I was just being honest. I was like, please be with me. I was just being honest. I like you, you know? And
I love that. You're so
yeah,
cute.
I would
You're
like
just
to
so
get to know
kind
you.
and honest.
Okay, think of it in this way.
That takes a lot of confidence.
Yeah, imagine. No, it's not confidence. I'll tell you, I had no confidence at that time. I'll tell you what it is. It's the perspective you have on life. So I'm imagining tomorrow morning, tomorrow I sleep, I don't wake up in the morning, I'm dead. And the last thing I did was I liked the guy and I did nothing about it because I wanted the guy to chase and play a game and all that. I don't play these games.
Yeah.
I don't play these games. Even now and at 37, if I like a man, I will make it clear that he knows. Why? And a lot of my friends say, no, men love chasing. Men are hunters. Men are... True, unhealed men are hunters and chasers. Healed spiritual men who are deeply rooted in their masculine are nurturers. If you look at a father and how he treats his daughter, he's not chasing. Nobody's chasing. But that's how a man should be when he likes a woman, when he's healed. If there's a game of chasing, I have to act hard to get. He gets me. Then he acts hard to get. Then I get him.
Yeah.
Then every time I want to be nice, I don't text. It's like too much. It's too much for my head. I cannot do these games. And as I said, imagine I like him. And I'm not calling him or texting him because I'm waiting for him to do it.
Yeah.
And Sara dies the next day. What's my last memory with him? Didn't do it. And my last day with him, I didn't do anything because I wanted him to chase. It's not a freaking jungle.
But you got rejected on the last day before you die.
I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care.
If
There's
you got,
no...
he's like, sorry, I'm not interested in
At
you, Sarah.
least
Please get away from me.
At least I did it. There's no what ifs. I did it. I'm not waiting.
Amen.
I'm not waiting for a man to choose me. I'm choosing him. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm not waiting.
I love it.
I'm not waiting.
I absolutely love that. Okay, and so basically the scenario, we're gonna do it right now, okay? I'm gonna do a
Okay.
little fun little acting game with you. Let's see your acting chops. But I
Okay.
just wanted to see how Sara does, okay? I'm gonna give you a scenario, and you wanna come
Can
and
I throw
approach me.
water at you?
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, wow.
This is your home. You can do whatever you want. And water is not gonna... Can I have an apple, guys? We got a prop for you. This is the prop. So this is the scenario, okay? I am at COP28, sitting down having my apple. I'm about to go into a panel, a very important panel about sustainability. It's
Yeah.
literally where I was, like literally a couple of days ago. So I'm just giving a scenario of like a real life moment. And I'm eating an apple, and the panel is going to start in 5 minutes. And you are deadly attracted to me. You find me the most handsome, most fun human in the world, and you just want to flirt with me. So we're going to play that scenario. I'm going to eat my apple, and let's see how Sara Al Madani
Why are you eating an
flirts.
apple, though?
That's part of the
Part
scenario.
of the act. Okay.
Oh my gosh. So this is
Got it. So wait. You're sitting next to me?
this is acting.
Okay, so are we sitting next to each other?
I'm
Or
sitting.
am I standing and walking?
You're sitting, I'm sitting. This is a scenario, and there's a panel in 5 minutes. I'm having a quick apple before I go into my 1 hour panel about sustainability and saving the earth and greenhouse gases and all that beautiful stuff that COP28 was talking about. So I want you to come and flirt with me and see. I want to see how a woman approaches someone like you. How do you approach? But do it honestly, like
Yeah.
honestly in this situation, okay?
Why are you looking this way?
You have to approach.
Okay, got it. Fine. He's really eating the apple. So wait, I'm attracted to you, right?
Have you started acting or?
No, I'm asking just to understand the dynamic. I'm attracted to you.
You are deathly, not
Deadly
like
attracted.
you can't. You saw my aura and my energy, and you're like, I need to flirt with this. I want to go on a date with this guy. I just want to
Okay.
be part of his life.
Okay.
Okay, can we go back?
Yeah.
Okay.
زين عربي انت ولا أجنبي؟ Because the approach in Arabic would be different.
You don't know me, babe. You don't know me. But let's stick to English as if English. But you don't know who I am.
But for me, it's
You don't
weird
know-
to approach a guy eating an apple.
Then women can't approach.
Okay, I can do it.
Can
Go-
women
go-
approach?
go
Show us
go
that women
eat.
can approach. Yalla, you're
Go
up
eat.
to the challenge.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Are you on a panel or are you
Panel? No, I'm just waiting for the panel that's coming up next.
listening to it or are you talking on it?
Listening, yeah.
Yeah?
Starting in 5 minutes.
Really?
Oh.
Okay. I like you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. اسمع حبيبي. Hey, I like you. What-
Security, can we have police security? This is really serious.
No, I would. Okay, okay, this time I'm gonna do serious. Okay.
And I like genuinely. Listen,
Yeah.
I know we're playing, but genuinely, what
Genuinely,
would you do
okay.
in a situation like this? Like you really
Got it,
find me
got it,
handsome,
got it.
and you're
Okay.
obsessed with me.
Got it.
Keep repeating that. That's my favorite part of the whole thing. You know?
Okay.
All right.
Hey, are you on the panel or are you just watching? Are you a speaker?
No, I'm waiting for the panel. It's coming up next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have friends here? Anybody you know?
No, I just saw it on the agenda, and I'm actually excited to go listen to it about sustainability.
Well, now you have a friend.
Oh.
Why do you watch it alone?
I am alone.
Come on, let's sit.
Do you have a ticket for it?
I do. But let me give you a disclaimer. I'm like a commentator, football commentator. I don't sit quiet. I'm going to keep giving you comments and telling you, look at this dress, look at that. Is
Oh,
that
really?
okay?
That kind of annoys me. I'm a
It
very
does?
serious person. I have a company, and I really want to focus.
You have a company that makes you serious? I have
Yeah.
9.
You have 9 companies?
Yeah.
All right. And
Yeah.
you speak through all the panels that you go to?
Yes.
You do?
Yes. I'm not speaking. I said if I sit next to you and we watch the panel together, I comment a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that annoy you?
I would prefer to fully listen to the panel because I'm really here for work.
Okay. You know what? I have a friend who's as annoying as you. I would love to introduce you.
But thanks for approaching. I was trying to give you a difficult. I was
But
trying
that
to
was
be.
so mean.
I know. I
That's
was
a
trying
hard
to challenge you. I
scenario.
just wanted to see how you would control the conversation.
Yeah.
No, I'm teasing, of course. I would never smile. I'll be like, "You're beautiful. Oh, let me give you your ticket." I'll be like, "Sit next to me, please, right now. Take my life and my ticket. I'll buy you diamonds and mansion."
Aslan, if I liked you, you would see it in my eyes because I express with my eyes a lot. It'd be too obvious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, body language, eyes.
Oh my god.
Nobody would like treat her like that.
Obviously. I mean, no. I just wanted to see challenge. So.
I love it.
No.
I love it. I'll go home and I tell my mom I tried.
Bravo. I really
Adi,
love that.
Adi.
No.
But I was gonna end it by saying because you were rude while I was trying to flirt with you indirectly. You were still chewing on your apple. I was like, I hope you choke on it before I leave.
Can we have the apple? Can we give it? We're going to turn the scenarios around. I'm going to show you how I wingman with you.
So you like
Same scenario.
All right, okay.
Same scenario.
Should I be rude one or the nice one?
I mean, challenge me like I challenged you. It's only fair, right?
All right, good. Okay.
But I mean, I was
Sarah,
just be Sarah. Be Sarah. Like
yeah, but it depends. Sarah likes him or doesn't like
you
him.
love me.
I love you already.
Oh, obsessed.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I can't eat it.
Excuse me. Do you know what's happening next in the panel? What's happening next?
No.
You don't know? Are you waiting for the panel?
Do I look like a showrunner?
So no. Are you here waiting for the panel?
No, actually, I'm watching, but I'm randomly just chilling here, and hopefully we get to hear something good.
Oh, that's good. Okay. I mean, it starts in 5 minutes. Do you think I should join it? What do you think? Is it interesting? Why are you watching it?
Okay, I am alone, and if you're bored and you want to watch it, we can go watch it together. As long as we can laugh at some stuff.
I love that. By the way, I hear an accent. Where are you from?
What kind of accent do you hear?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to decipher it. It is American, but I can hear an accent in there.
What accent, though?
There are some consonants that are very like strong. I'm gonna say
Strong?
Middle East with your look, or maybe South American or something like that. What's your history? What's your background?
So you're saying I sound American with an accent. Where do you think I'm from?
You know what? I would say probably Puerto Rican, or
Oh,
maybe
I like that.
maybe like
Spicy.
maybe the Bronx. I'm getting like a J-Lo vibe from you or something.
You
like
went
that.
from Puerto Rico to the Bronx?
Well, she's Puerto Rican, but I mean, like
Okay.
I'm guessing, like you because you've got that grit. You know, you got that.
No, I'm Emirati.
Emirati.
Yes.
You do not look Emirati whatsoever.
I know, right?
Wow, I love it. You have a
Limited
great look.
edition.
Limited edition. Oh my God. I love you. You have a gorgeous smile, by the way. You're so beautiful. You're so pretty.
You're so kind. Thank
you so much.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, what's your name, by the way? I'm Ra'ed.
What's your name?
Ra'ed.
Ra'ed.
Yeah, or Ra'ed, as they say in America.
Ra'ed.
Ra'ed.
My name's Sara.
Beautiful name.
Thank
It's
you.
a very special name. I've
You know
never
what
heard
does
it
it mean?
before. No.
Princess.
Is it?
But I'm nothing near a princess.
You're nothing near a princess?
No, I'm so gangster and a bit ghetto.
Oh, you're talking my language. I'm into that.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
like that.
really
You wanna
into
get
that.
married?
Let's do it. I'm ready. See, I win. I got it. I got the girl. I mean, so let's. I just want to break it down a little bit because that's what the whole point of the wingman. Toss it. Someone will catch it.
Someone's head.
Someone's head.
Yeah.
So basically, I have this thing about like teaching people how to like break ice and like have conversations like this is controlling the conversation. And a lot of women, if they want to approach, they don't control the conversation. And a lot of people tell me that why are you good at what you do is because you're good at controlling the conversation's, vibe and how it goes, and also keeping the momentum.
Yeah.
And you seem to have that skill. You really,
That is the biggest skill you can have, not just in relationships, even in business, in public speaking, even in meeting people, in networking. You have to keep the flow, and you have to be the one in control of the flow, because there comes times where you're like speaking to somebody and then the conversation drops and there's this awkward moment.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, okay, so all right, you want cake? It doesn't work like that. So, but it takes a lot of confidence, and I think confidence is like the engine for any direction you want to go, any place you want to go. It's the best thing you can wear. I always say when I wake up in the morning, before putting on my clothes, I put on my confidence.
I love that.
Yeah, I put on my confidence. And what is confidence? If we want to break it down to everybody listening, confidence is being in total harmony and accepting yourself, your body, your mind, whatever it is, whatever you're going through, anything, accepting it and loving it for what it is.
I love that.
Yeah, and that is confidence. It's not something you can teach. It's not something I can tell you how to do. It's just بالعربي قناعة. It's to be just in love with who you are. Not necessarily on the outside, in love with who you are from the inside, and remembering that you are a spirit, not a body. This is a dress.
I love
And whatever the dress looks like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll give you an example.
Go
Have
for
you
it.
ever watched movies where the main character, whether it's a girl or a guy,
Yeah.
okay? And you're like, oh my God, they don't look good. Why would they choose them?
Not a match or
No,
oh,
like
you mean they just
looks.
don't? Oh, got
Looks.
it.
Let's say looks, for example. I'm not judgmental, but I'll give you an example to show you how the psychology works. So we're watching a movie, and then the main guy comes on, and then me and you were like, we're a couple, we're watching the movie together. I'm like, hey, babe, why would they choose this guy? He doesn't even look good. And you're like, yeah, he doesn't look good. Halfway through the movie, we both think he's extremely attractive. Have this happened to you
man,
before?
So many times.
I'll give you an example, like Gossip Girl, Chuck Bass.
For sure.
Like halfway through the show, we're like, oh my God, he is amazing. He's gorgeous. He's charisma. Why? Because we fell in love with his character.
Amen.
The face disappears.
So
So this is the reality of life. It's just that, okay, the looks and everything is just like, that's the front cover. But once you go deeper, that's the book. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
so many times in life, someone is ugly. I'm telling you, ugly. I look
Yeah.
at them, I was like, this is an ugly person.
Yeah.
And then they start talking, and then
And you're
their humor
attracted.
comes in, and their sense of humor. And I'm just like,
Yes.
what's going on?
That's so true.
And oh my God.
That's
and
so true.
it's so true because it tells you that it's very superficial, the outside.
Yeah.
But has that happened to you where someone was really ugly to you, and then you're just like, wait. I'm into that. Does that happen often?
Did I ever
like from a distance, like the first image of him,
Yeah,
It's like,
like not all the men I was with were good looking. I don't care about looks. If he's good looking, okay, cherry on the pie, But it's always the humor. For me, I have to have someone that makes me laugh. If you don't supply me with serotonin, it's not gonna work.
That's what I say all the time. I'm looking for a sense of humor
Yeah, kill me. I want a best friend for life.
for life.
I want, okay, love is amazing, but that's the weakest pillar in a relationship because it fluctuates up and down, up and down. Friendship, honesty, loyalty, trust, respect, and laughter. If you can't make me laugh, we don't belong together.
Thank you so much.
We
I say this to
don't.
all my friends. I'm like, does he have a sense of humor? Does she have a sense of humor? You have
Yeah.
to, if that's going to make, you have to make that decision.
Yeah.
It's so important to me. But if we want to wingman all our viewers and audiences, this is going global, by the way. We're going to promote
Is
this
it?
in New York too, where I come from.
Wow.
This is going to the United States. If someone wants to approach Sara Al Madani, wingman the viewers and audience, what's the best way to approach you, and what skills and tips you can give them?
Okay, do not come with sleazy pickup lines.
Beautiful. I love your body and your hair.
Yes, do not give me sleazy, like it just shows that you Googled them, you were bored. Do not give me these pickup lines because I'm sure you gave it to a lot of girls in the room and you got rejected. So I think the best way to approach me is with humor, a man who's in control of the conversation, okay? That's very important. And then a man who's just is not worried about being himself. I don't need a fake CV. Come as you are. Show me everything. I do not like fake CVs. I like a person to just be real. I'll give you,
I love it. Give it to me.
like I was once sitting down and there was like a very attractive guy sitting in the room and it was a casting.
Yeah.
A casting for a show, not the Real Housewives.
And you were you were casting?
I was being casted, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. It was a show. It was an ad for a brand, but it was going to be converted into a show. So I was sitting there. The guy was there. This is like a couple of years ago, and I was extremely late, but I had food poisoning.
Okay.
And when I came, and they were like, "Why were you late? You're like an hour and a half, I think, an hour 40 minutes late." I was like, "I had diarrhea."
Oh,
I said that. I was like,
like blatantly, bluntly.
yeah, I said I had explosive diarrhea.
Oh my God, I would have died laughing.
And then
I was like, me too. Yesterday, I was like, go on to this.
But I was being real. I was being myself. I don't care what people think. I really had an explosive diarrhea. I ate bad steak.
So he probably must have asked, do you still have explosive diarrhea?
No, I don't.
Okay.
If I still had,
At the time, obviously.
I mean, this happened a couple of years ago. If I still had it now, I would have been dehydrated and dead.
No, I meant like when did he ask you, are you okay now? Like
He laughed and he thought it was really cute and nice, but then I found out he was married. So we don't go next to married men. No.
Never, ever.
No home wreckers. That's disrespectful. So, but do you see how like just being real, and what I people need to understand is that the more you try to be perfect, the less attractive you are. The more you show your imperfections, the more I think you're perfect. Like for example, if I tell you like I had explosive diarrhea, you would look at me and say, if you're into people being real and funny,
of course,
you would look at me and say, oh my God, she's perfect.
Of course.
But I just showed you how unperfect I am.
I believe
But you felt it was perfect. So your imperfections make you perfect. Be real.
Yeah, and you just lead with your vulnerability.
100.
Like you walked in here like, guys, sorry, my dyslexia.
Yeah.
And honestly, there's something about it that's very endearing. Something about it is very like, we're friends. We're people.
Yeah.
It's okay to not be perfect.
True.
And that makes you a perfect human being on this planet, because
True.
if you're perfect, then there is something wrong.
True. Stop overthinking. Stop overthinking everything. I'm going to get rejected. Should I be myself? How do I act? Just be you. You do not want to attract people who like, you want to attract people who like you for the real you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're literally fooling people. If someone falls in love with you for what you show them and not the real you, it's like he fell in love with someone that doesn't even exist.
Fake news.
That's love bombing. Fake news, yeah.
Fake news completely.
Be yourself, 100%.
I love it. So I'm going to ask you questions about breakups. Now, I have this phenomenal, this thing about breakups. I want to get your opinion on it. So when a friend of mine comes up and is like, oh my God, he broke up with me, but my ego, don't tell anybody. Just tell them it was amicable. Just tell them that. And I'm like, babe, it's the best thing when someone breaks up with you because you don't have the guilt. When he comes back crying for you, you can tell him, honey, I wanted to fight for this relationship. I wanted to like work through the obstacles. You're the one who left, so don't put the blame on me. It's so guilt-free. I always tell my friends that I prefer that someone breaks up with me because then I don't have to live with that guilt of what if I worked harder? What if I wasn't the one who was quitting and giving up? So what do you think of that? And are you the one who breaks up with people? And earlier you mentioned that at your rock bottom that you felt you were broken up with.
Yeah.
So talk to me about that. And tell me how you feel when you are being broken up with.
I've only been broken up with, like somebody broke up with me once.
And was your last one?
No, the one before.
Okay.
The two ex-husbands and the last one I broke up with.
Okay.
And to be honest, it doesn't matter who broke up with who. You're not good for me. I'm not good for you. I wish you all the best. You wish me all the best. We go our separate ways. We grow. We thrive. We find our soulmates. It doesn't matter. I don't have ego. And to me, ego is not your amigo. Ego should be walking behind you, not in front of you. Always.
I like that.
Always.
Ego's not your amigo.
No,
I like that.
So when people say, don't tell people my ego, who cares? Who cares about these things? But that only shows you that the person is probably not even sad that they were dumped. They're sad that now people are going to find that they're dumped. It's like, how will society perceive me? How will they look at me? Oh, I'm the victim. Oh, no. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Ariana Grande, thank you next, that's it.
Thank you next, that's so true.
Thank you next.
But then when you get rejected by a man and who you are, in our eyes, the perfect Sara Al Madani, how do you psychologically deal with that? And how do you motivate yourself to keep going? And do you go through the 5 stages of grief? How do you deal with that? When you're being...
Okay, so if you keep yourself busy from pain, if you try to deny pain access to you, if you go out, you're clubbing, you're drinking, you're doing whatever it takes to numb the pain, you will never heal fast, and the pain will catch up with you.
Yeah.
Every now and then it will peek in from side to side and it will get you. But if you sit down and you let pain hit you, pass you, go through you like a virus, how do you get rid of a virus? The virus, you cannot delay it or whatever. What happens is the virus enters your body, you become sick, there's a downtime, you relax, you chill, you take it in, you do whatever you can to feel better, and then you start feeling better when it slowly goes away. Pain is the same thing. You need to allow it to take over you. It needs to go to you. It needs to hit you. You need to break. You need to cry until it leaves your body. It's energy. It's frequency. Energy enters and leaves. It will leave. Only if you give it and grant it full access. Halfway access, no access does not work. It will chase you.
When you go into a new relationship, do you go into it with like, I'm going to be guarded?
No,
I know that 50%.
No.
You don't do that.
No. Of course, I learn. Look, humans were not made to forgive and forget. We were made to forgive and never forget. Otherwise, we forget the lessons, right? I pick up lessons from every failed relationship. That's God trying to tell me something. It's a lesson, right? I pick it up when I go into a new relationship. I'm just more alert. But do I say, I'm going to be guarded, I'm going to build a wall, I'm not going to be that nice, I'm going to be a little bit tough? And no, because if my ex hurt me, it's okay, I'll get over it. But if my ex takes away one thing from me, and that's who I am, and changes me, and makes me another version of them,
That's a win for you.
it's a win for them. If
If your ex changes you, it's a win for them?
Yeah. So, for example,
Explain
let's
that.
say I'm loving, I'm easy to trust people. I love, and I love life, and I love relationships. And then my ex breaks me and cheats on me, or like, let's say my ex is depriving me from love and attention, and he was mean, okay?
Yeah.
And if I leave the relationship, starting something new, saying, you know what? I never got love. I never got attention. I never got care or kindness. I'm never giving it to anybody. I'm going to go into a new relationship guarded.
Yeah.
You're just another version of your ex. He won.
Ooh.
Another asshole to the world.
Oh my God, look at you.
Yeah, we don't need that. Remain who you are. Don't let your exes or any bad relationship rob you from the most beautiful thing you have, which is your vulnerability, your ability to love, your ability to trust, your beautiful consciousness. Do not let anyone take away who you are. Then they win.
So I'm asking you that 50% of marriages end in divorce. Tell me, what do you think about that, and why is it that way?
I got divorced because I was in an abusive relationship, physically, mentally. They were taking money and all that. I had a legit excuse to leave. Otherwise, I would have died. So, but I've realized that because of social media, because there is a lot of option, people always want to leave something they need for something they want. They always want better. I have options. Before, a guy had to work so hard to see a woman's body. Now it's everywhere. Back then, a man had to put so much effort in texting and doing anything. Now a girl DMs you for free. She will do whatever you want. So there's so much option and accessibility that it made people lose their touch with reality. And this is why everyone's getting divorced. You don't give me money? Okay, you're broke. You lost your job? I don't care. Next, to the other guy, to the other guy, to the other guy. That's not what love and marriage is about. Love and marriage is about being a team. It's about friendship. For me, marriage is so sacred, and coming from two broken marriages, I should be mortified of marriage. But I love marriage. I think it's so beautiful and sacred with the right one.
I agree with you.
Yeah, but people getting divorced left and right for the most silliest reason, without putting in effort, just because there is choices, just because there is options, and they're easy. That's what's happening to the world right now.
There's a saying in Arabic that says عصفور بالإيد أحلى من عشرة بالشجرة.
I
And I
agreed.
always say this to all my friends. I'm like, if you have a bird in your hand, it's much better than 10 in the tree. And every time I
100%.
have a friend who I'm like, you have a really good partner on your hands. Yes, there is one con that happened, but just work through it, because he's gained seniority in your
Yeah.
life, and you've already worked through so many things. This one obstacle, you're going to just throw it in the garbage. It's better than, it's better to have one person with
100%.
you than have 10 in the tree, as the saying says.
But you know that you don't find a perfect partner. You meet and then you become perfect together.
Yeah.
There is no perfect relationship or a good partner. You meet, you become good for each other. It's a process you build together. So if you're walking in expecting someone to just be perfect, and once that illusion is shattered, you want to move to the next, I mean, good luck. I feel like people like that are going to end up being always lonely.
That's true. It's so sad.
Always lonely, because they don't even know who they are, what they want.
I'm so scared of loneliness and growing old alone. That scares the living out of me.
I love being alone.
You love being alone?
You mean in dating or just
No,
in
no,
general?
and the idea of you being like old, tired, your knees, you can barely walk, and you're alone in a room
you
in a
just
house.
you just want someone to wash you because you'll be wearing diapers.
Or make me laugh too, and wash me, and
Got
like
it.
if I'm sick, I need someone to help me, and when they're sick, I want to help them. It's like so
Yeah.
beautiful. Are
Isn't
you
it-
scared of
it
loneliness?
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of loneliness.
Really?
After a spiritual awakening, you love being alone, or you love being with the right person, with the right energy, with the right that you love it. You just don't want to be mixing up with everybody and anybody. So I love spending time on my own because, they always say, in
Say it.
spirituality, it's like we look through the universe for everything while the universe is inside of us. Me, I'm more than enough to be on my own and to just enjoy it. But do I want to be alone? No.
Okay.
No, I of course I want to find the right one. I want to find them in this lifetime. I don't want my life to end without me finding true love.
I'm so envious of
Yeah.
you that you're happy to be alone. I haven't reached that yet. I'll be honest with you. This is pure vulnerability here. And I'm envious of people who can be alone. And I know it's a working progress. And they say work on yourself until you love yourself by
Yeah.
yourself. And I don't know if it's because of my ADHD or whatever. And there's my vulnerability also. I mean, I have
Superpowers,
ADHD. Superpower. I mean, it makes me
yeah.
a good podcast host.
100%.
Yeah. So I use it to my advantage. But for
Yeah.
me, like, I haven't got to the point where I love myself alone. But you've gotten to that point.
Yes, and I'll tell you something. Do you know how sometimes, let's say you're gonna go home and your favorite series has a new episode?
Yeah.
You know when you're excited in the car and you feel that rush? It's just a sudden rush that comes. It's like hormones, okay?
Yeah.
When I know that I'm gonna go home to be alone, I get that rush.
Stop.
I swear to God.
I wish I dream
I
of that
cannot
day.
wait. But this comes with it's a journey. It's a journey, and you'll get there. Look, awakening and like divine energy and opening your eyes to reality and your third eye and your energy to things. It's not a superpower that only some people are born with. We are all divine energy. We're all spirits from the same source.
I love that.
But people will find out in the right time, their own pace. Just take your time. It will come.
I want to ask you about Proposals Cupid.
Yeah.
First of all, it's a wedding planning company. What is
Yes.
it?
It's a wedding planning company that we wanted to turn into an app, but we started it during COVID, and I started it with my ex-husband. I gave him shares in the company.
X is the biggest point.
Sara's so generous. So take shares. Take
La,
shares.
Sara, don't be that generous.
I want to help people grow, and I don't want to change that about me. I just need to have boundaries, and now I have boundaries. I told you, that's Sara, we buried her.
You buried her.
100%. I did a healing. We buried her with my healers and everything.
So ما تكوني حمارة.
No, abadan. And the company was doing so well and it grew so fast. But then I was like, you know what? If I'm getting rid of the husband, I'm getting rid of the company. So I just completely let it go.
You let it go.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's very, kind
know,
of mature, very mature
Yeah,
of you.
I don't want anything that he touched. Look, I believe in this. Your ex can never, ever be your friend.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if anybody here is
It's
friends
so
with their ex.
true. I tried.
Yeah. Your ex can never be your friend.
we
And
tried.
whatever they've touched, anything they gave you, their energy will still be with you. Papers, pens, pants, anything. Everything goes in the garbage, right?
Everything?
Everything.
Not the memories. I still
Gifts.
love some of my exes so much.
No, what memories? How are you going to move on if you still have memories in your house? This is energy.
Oh, you mean physical, not mental memories.
No, keep the mental memories. You have keep your, but physical things you can touch and see in your house.
So if your next boyfriend has physical memories of his ex, you want him to toss them
Of
in the
course,
garbage?
100%. 100%.
I have a full book that my partner made for me, and it's all pictures of us and how we started.
Out.
That's so sad.
You know in spirituality, they say any item keeps a silver cord between you and that person. There's cords. You're not healing. You need to cut them off. These things, even if you don't see them, they're energy left in your house.
Like an umbilical cord.
Yes. So for me, okay, like if a relationship ended badly and the ex is like, let's be friends, my answer is we were friends. We were not just lovers, we were friends.
Yeah.
And if you screwed me over at that time, why would I be friends with you now? You will still screw me over. I was your friend. So no way. If it ended amicably, why would I need to be friends with you? And if I start a new relationship and I'm friends with my ex, how is that respectful to my next partner? It's like your memories that you have with your ex are intimate, blah, blah, and all that. Why do I need to be friends with you? Every
But you
time we
lose
sit
that
with...
person in your life, it becomes so absolute. Like, I mean, it's like a death. Then you have to mourn a death when
Yeah.
someone breaks up with somebody.
That's how you heal from your ex.
It's mourning a death.
Yes. Yes, 100%.
It's so sad. That's a very pessimistic thought.
It's sad. I get it, but you will never heal if you don't let go of things and treat them like they're gone, they're dead.
Wow. You know, I know a
Yeah.
lot of people would disagree with you on that one.
No, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying that's how I think. But
Ah.
I'll explain to you something. If you remain friends with them, and now you're in a new relationship, and you and your ex and your new boyfriends are sitting, and every time you look at your ex, a memory flashes because your mind plays that. Intimate memories flashes in your head. How is that respectful to your new partner? How would you feel if you know that your partner is sitting with their ex and they had flashes?
I don't need my ex to sit there for me to remember the good times with my ex.
I say, خلاص, cut it off.
Cut it off.
Why do you need it? Your intention with your boyfriend, who became your ex at that time, was never anything more than a love relationship.
Yeah.
If that doesn't exist, what are you pursuing? Why are you selfish? Why do you want to keep them in your life in any way possible? And the price of that is upsetting the person you're with now. Why? Imagine I'm with a guy and he's friends with all his exes. Wallah, if I die.
Oh my God, you won't
If
allow
I
that.
never.
That's a
I'm
rule. That's a deal breaker.
I'm sorry. Why do you need to be friends with your ex? Somebody you've touched, you've kissed, you've done things with. Why do you need to be friends with them?
Can we ring the bell?
Yes, ring the break the bell. No one cares. And the ball. Sarah came and destruction happened.
She ate.
She ate. No crumbs left, boo.
Crumbs left.
Before we close, I just wanted. Did you want it to like?
Oh my God! Wait. I'm dyslexic. I wrote it as Wigman. I'm like, wait, what's Wigman?
Wigman.
Wigman. Wingman.
I love it. The dyslexia, you see letters differently, and how do you?
Because my mind is photogenic, so it remembers the spelling of the word wig. So when I looked at it fast, my mind thought it was wig.
You think I'm wearing a wig?
Are you?
No, I've done a couple plastic surgeries here and there, but we're not going to talk about it.
No, nothing against bald people. I think
no.
Men, a lot of men look good bald.
Yeah.
But
You know that there are men wearing toupees now, walking around, and that's like,
yeah, if it makes you happy, do it.
but they say it. No, but they say it.
But tell the woman you want to marry that it's a toupee.
Yeah. So I mean, people are like, oh, the glue on my toupee is like starting
Yeah.
to melt
It's like-
a little bit. I need
it's
to go
like-
fix it.
Yeah, imagine, baby, can you put the glue on?
Put the glue on my toupee, please. Oh my. So what's next for Sara Al Madani? I mean, I know the season 2 is coming, but what's next in your life? Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to promote? Anything you want to talk about?
Actually, most of my companies are finance, taking companies public, blah, 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 and all that. Then I have tech and all that. I feel like it's very hard and serious. But I'm launching a new company now, and it's a mixture between, and it's fun, it's a mixture between science and lifestyle. So basically how to do whatever you need to do for your lifestyle, whether it's taking supplements, blah, 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 but to do it in an innovative way that you've never done before. Like instead of
With
taking
evidence and
yeah,
science
Yeah,
and-
no. My partner is a scientist, articles published, Harvard studies, everything.
Partner, just to clarify, partner,
No,
business
no,
partner.
business partner,
Let's
guys.
clarify.
I'm single.
Business
single.
partner.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's called Fix, F-I-C-K-S.
F-I-C-K-S.
It's a catch.
That reminds me of another word.
Of course, that's why you'll never forget it.
That's smart.
Yeah,
That's
so it's
why you
called
are who you
Fix.
are.
Yeah, so
I'm never
Fix
gonna
is
forget it.
fun. Fix is fun, and I feel like finally I'm going to be doing a business that really, really allows me to have fun. And our partner in the company is I know. Wait, I should wait for the launch. I can't
Wait for the launch.
I can't announce it.
So do you want us to edit this part out, or do you want to keep it?
How old are you?
Your age.
37.
Yeah.
Then it's someone you love from the 90s R&B.
Stop. If you say Mariah Carey, I will
No,
literally
no.
die and fall and
No,
die.
I love Mariah, but it's not. It's a
Literally, for
guy.
me, it's Mariah, then God.
No, it's not
Then my
Mariah.
parents, then Sara Al Madani. That's like the.
No, someone like we all know, like very OG. Till this day, like OG.
Oh, he. We're getting more hints.
He.
An OG in the 90s, a he.
Yeah, not the 2000s, 90s.
90s. So like Mariah, Celine, Whitney,
Yes.
Whitney age.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, on that note, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on our podcast.
Thank you. This was actually the coolest, funnest podcast I've ever done. I laughed my ass off.
Oh my God, we got it. We got it. Oh, there you go. You get it. Thank you so much
thank
for
you so
supporting
much for
something
having
that is
me.
brand new and supporting something that we're doing. And I know it's hard, and I know why people love you. You're relatable. It's not just you're beautiful from the outside. You
Thank
genuinely are
you.
beautiful from the inside.
So are you,
Thank you,
both. Outside,
Habibi.
inside,
Wallah,
Hayati.
thank you so much. And I just want to say once again, Sara Al Madani, thank you so much for coming, and spread good energy. It's contagious. Thank you.
Totally.
And goodbye. Thank you.
So is STDs.